Here we go, the World Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Atlanta Braves. Kansas City has made it back to the spot for the second consecutive season, and they'll be taking on the 107-win Atlanta Braves here at Truist Park. The Braves had a tremendous regular season, but so far in the playoffs, they have taken down the Los Angeles Dodgers in 6 games to win the National League, and in the first round of the playoffs, they took down the St. Louis Cardinals in 5, last year's World Series champs, to get to the spot, and of course, the same team last year who took down the Royals in the World Series. So it's Kansas City and Atlanta here from Atlanta, Georgia. Game number 1. What a World Series we have on tap. And folks, if you have not yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on the channel. The Royals are undefeated so far in the postseason. They are 7-0, sweeping the Yankees in the ALDS and then sweeping the Mariners in the ALCS. They have been on point. The pitching has been outstanding. Again, 7-0 so far for the Royals and 7-4 for the Ronald Acuna-led Atlanta Braves. The Braves look for their second title in the last 10 years here tonight for the 2026 World Series. Making the start for Atlanta, it will be Dylan Cease. 3.68 the ERA over the postseason, 2-0 record. We will see if Cease is able to limit the damage the Royals bats can create. But first up, Dylan Carlson goes into right center field. That ball gets down. Carlson's going to be on with a leadoff double, and just like that, here come the Royals. Carlson's on second for Ty France on the 2-1 pitch. France takes a bad swing. It's going to be caught at second base in the pop out to Ozzie Albies. Here's your Royals lineup for the World Series. It goes Carlson, France, Pasquantino, Witt, Jimenez, Santander, Perez, Garcia, and Abrams in the 9. Look at Vinny Pasquantino, the hero of the ALCS. Pasquantino goes to left center, and just like that, the Royals take a 1-0 lead thanks to his ground rule double. Bobby Witt Jr. going to strike out right there on a slider. 2 gone for Eloy Jimenez. He's been another monster. He's been a machine for the Royals bats, and just like that, Jimenez up the middle makes it 2-0 for Kansas City. They keep on scoring in these big games. Just like that, 2-0 for the Royals. Santander is going to get popped up on a slider, but again, Kansas City up 2-0 going into the bottom half of the first inning. Making the start, it's the former Cy Young winner and Shane Bieber. 1.38 is the ERA, 2-0 record. Bieber was offered the big contract by Kansas City, and he'll see if he can pay off that contract with a good performance here tonight. Michael Harris II is going to fly up to Dylan Carlson to start us off. Now up in the 2 spot is Andrew Benintendi. On the 1-2 pitch, Benintendi pops one up into shallow center. There will be Luis V. Garcia. 2 down, Ronald Acuna, the face of the franchise here for Atlanta, is going to strike out on a Bieber slider. We go to the top of the second. Salvi Perez up first in the 1-1 pitch, and he'll fly one out into center field again. Perez is getting up there in age, but still doing his thing for the Royals, at least in the lineup. 1 out for Luis Garcia, who's actually been struggling a lot in the playoffs. He's only batting 154. By far, he's been our worst guy, and we can move him out the lineup if we want. It would be an easy switch. CJ Abrams would go to second base, and Gavin Cross would go to left. If you want to see that in the comment section down below, let me know. I like Luis Garcia's swing a lot, but I'm not against moving him out the lineup, at least for a game, to get Gavin Cross some action. 1 gone now in the bottom of the second for Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss on a Bieber knuckle curve. 2 gone for Matt Olson. Olson hits one hard deep to center field. Dylan Carlson going back, and Carlson makes the play. Still shut out are the Braves through 2, and we'll go to the top of the third. Dylan Carlson will get walked to lead off the inning. Ty France now comes up on the 3-2, and there is a tailor-made double play opportunity for Atlanta, but the shortstop and Tyler Wade botches the ground out and then misthrows to first. He pulls Olson off the bag. We've got him on first and second with 1 out after a Pasquantino strikeout. Bobby Witt now gonna roll one to short. There goes Wade to second to Albies. Albies not in time though to Olson. So they're on the corners with 2 outs for Eloy Jimenez, but he gets gassed up by Dylan Cease. To the bottom of the third, Sean Murphy up first for Atlanta. He cranks the baseball deep center, but Dylan Carlson is everywhere out there. 1 out for Brennan Davis. Davis, the DH, hits one in right center field. This time Carlson can't get to it, and it will get past Dylan Carlson. So Brennan Davis will have extra bases. He's on with a 1-out double for the 9 spot in Tyler Wade, but Wade's gonna get the hook. He'll strike out right there. Bieber gets him for his 3rd of the game. Michael Harris the second now with the runner on, and he is gonna get popped up to Salvador Perez. We go to the 4th inning, still up by 2. Anthony Santander leading things off. He's just gonna kind of get jammed right there. There will be the left fielder charging in to make the play on Andrew Benintendi. 1 down at Salvador Perez chases the high heat. 2 gone now for Luis Garcia on the 1-1. Garcia off the foot of Dylan Cease. base. Garcia gonna try to pick up a knock here. He's in there. It's a 2-out infield single for Luis Garcia. CJ Abrams now gonna follow suit on a 2-1 pitch, and he's gonna get popped out into left field. Let's move now to the bottom of the fourth. Andrew Benintendi at first for Atlanta, and there's a leadoff single. Benintendi goes up the middle, tying run now into the box. It comes in the form of Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna, deep left field, no downer for Ronald Acuna Jr. Upper deck, and the Braves tie this game up at 2. Acuna's fourth of the postseason goes 427 feet, and the Atlanta Braves have tied this game up. Their leader takes them back. And now let's go to Austin Riley's AB with still no outs. He's going to get popped up, though, into right field. Santander to his left makes the play. One gone for Ozzie Albies in the 2-2 pitch. Albies, his second strikeout of the game of the knuckle curve. 2 down at Matt Olson on the 2-2 pitch. Olson strikes out as well. Bieber gets him on the slider. But again, the Braves have tied this game up at 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Dylan Carlson responds with the leadoff single. And every single time the Royals pitching staff has given up runs, the bats have always picked them up. And right there, Ty France with a ground rule double. They're on second and third with no outs for Vinny Pasquantino. Pasquantino hits one on the ground at first. Olson with the bobble. It's going to be an out, but still, the Royals retake the lead 3-2. Bobby Witt looking for more. The runner on third. He's going to hit one hard. Deep left center field. Michael Harris, the second, going back, and Harris makes the play, but it's way deep enough, of course, to score the runner from third and Ty France. 4-2 is now our lead. The Royals have retaken that 2-run lead as Eloy Jimenez is going to get popped up to end the inning. But look at Kansas City go. 4-2 again. Every single time their opponent scores, they always respond to pick their pitchers up. We go into the bottom of the 5th. Sean Murphy leading things off. He's going to fly one high in the air to CJ Abrams. Don't know what that throw meter was, but it's okay. One gone for Brendan Davis on the 1-1 pitch. Davis hits one into right field. It will bounce in front of Anthony Santander. Davis is on with a 1-out single. Tyler Wade now in the 1-2, tying run back in the box, but Wade's just going to hit one kind of softly into center field. Dylan Carlson getting around it to make the play. 2 gone, top of the order up. Means Michael Harris is second on the 1-2 pitch. Harris hits one in the left. Abrams charging in. That ball's going to drop. First and second, 2 outs. Go ahead, run to the plate. It's Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi over the head. Oh! I thought it was going to get over Bobby Witt. Instead, Witt makes the play. As we go into the top of the 6th, Jesus Luzardo coming out to pitch for Atlanta. So far in the postseason, 13 and 2/3 innings. Over an ERA of about 2.65. He'll get Anthony Santander to pop out here to start off his outing. 1 gone now for Salvador Perez. Salvi on the 2-2. Gets under the fastball. Michael Harris the second charging in, and Harris should be there to make the play. He is. 2 gone for the 8th spot in Luis Garcia on the 2-1 pitch. Garcia goes perfect. We talked about benching him. Maybe not anymore. Luis Garcia now 2 for 3 with a perfect left center field double. He'll be on second base with 2 outs for CJ Abrams. Let's see if Abrams can pick him up, and he cannot. He's going to swing at a sinker in the dirt. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, still up by 2 runs. Still pitching is Shane Bieber. On the 1-1 pitch, you'll see Ronald Acuna in Acuna's last AB. Obviously went yard. Right there, he is going to get flown out to Dylan Carlson in center field. 1 down for Austin Riley on the 1-1 pitch. Riley hits one up the middle, but straight into the shift and right to Luis Garcia. 2 gone for the 5 spot. Ozzie Albies on the 2-2 pitch. His 101st pitch of the game for Shane Bieber is a strikeout of Ozzie Albies. We go to the top of the 7th, still up by 2 runs, and Dylan Carlson does it again. His 3rd single of the night is going to be a big one to lead off the top of the 7th, making way for Ty France. France goes perfect. Deep center field. Michael Harris watches. That ball's gone. Ty France makes it 6-2. His first playoff home run this year, 413 feet for Ty France, and the Kansas City Royals get another 2 runs. It's 6-2 here in the 7th. Ty France drives in Dylan Carlson, and Kansas City slowly taking over here in Atlanta. Vinny Pasquantino is going to ground out, and the Braves will finally pick up their first out of the inning. So 1 gone for Bobby Witt Jr. on the 1-1 pitch. The shortstop grounds out to the opposing shortstop, but my goodness, Tyler Wade is struggling at short today for the Braves. 1 gone, Eloy Jimenez just reaches out. He's going to tap one to Luzardo to Wade to Olson. So the second Tyler Wade error does not come back to haunt the Braves. But we go to the bottom of the 7th. We're keeping Bieber in the game. He'll strike out Matt Olson. Sean Murphy comes up, pitch 112, but it's soft contact to Luis Garcia, and Garcia pulls the Tyler Wade out there. Runner on first, 1 out for Brendan Davis. Davis is 2 for 2, and now be 2 for 3. Bieber going to strike him out, the fastball up and in. Pitch 122 to Tyler Wade. Wade over the head of Ty France. That ball is going to get down. First and second, 2 outs. Bieber's day is now done. Andrew Chafin comes in with runners in scoring position, or 1 runner in scoring position for the top of the order. Lefty, Michael Harris. Harris on the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. Witt to first, and Chafin gets out the jam. To the top of the 8th, Anthony Santander leads things off. Fastball up and away by Luzardo is going to get him. 1 gone for Salvi Perez. Salvador Perez, man. I mean, really going oppo a lot. Perez goes against the shift. Oh, God, he's going for a double. Throws offline, thankfully, so Salvi is safe at second base. He'll be standing on second for Luis Garcia on the 1-2. Garcia just throws the bat up there. He'll strike out in the slider. 2 gone for C.J. Abrams on the 3-2 pitch, and Abrams hits one on the ground to first base to Matt Olson. To the bottom of the 8th. Kansas City still up by 4. Andrew Chafin still pitching, and he'll strike out Andrew Benintendi right there. Sinker down and in. Good location on that pitch. Here comes Ronald Acuna now in the 2-1. Gonna hit one deep center field. That ball should get down. No, it doesn't. Dylan Carlson takes everything away. Austin Riley's going to walk, but what a play by Carlson. I did not think that ball was going to be caught out there. 2 gone for Ozzie Albies. Albies on the ground to Vinny Pasquantino. Now we move to the top of the 9th. Dylan Carlson leading things off. Hunter Harvey pitching for Atlanta. Carlson pokes one. Oh my goodness, he's got his 4th hit of the night. Carlson 4 for 4 in Game 1 of the World Series. Ty France now comes up on the 1-1. France gonna hit one past Tyler Wade. They're on first and second with no outs for the 3 spot and Vinny Pasquantino. Pasquantino flies one deep center field. Going back on it, it's gonna be Michael Harris the second. Harris has got it. It'll be deep enough, of course, to tag Carlson from second to third. So they'll be on the corners with 1 out. For Bobby Witt Jr. looking for his first hit of the World Series, and he'll strike out again. He's 0 for 4. Eloy Jimenez is going to try to pick him up. Jimenez going to hit that one past Ozzie Albies. Carlson scores, and the Royals pick up another insurance run. 7-2 is now our score. Diego Castillo now pitching. Santander up the middle. Ooh, Tyler Wade makes the play. To the bottom of the 9th. 5-run cushion. The All-Star and Scott Barlow comes out. He's not our closer anymore, but Barlow will come out to see Matt Olson. Olson first up, hits the fastball in to left center field. C.J. Abrams will call off Dylan Carlson to make the play. 1 out for Sean Murphy on the 3-2 pitch. Murphy strikeout swinging on a slurve. Final out for the Braves is Brendan Davis here in Game 1. Davis into right field. Charging in Anthony Santander, and Santander makes the play. The Kansas City Royals have won Game 1 on the road, 7-2 here against the Atlanta Braves off the pitching effort from Shane Bieber and the all-around hits, man. The bats are on point right now, and the Royals come into Atlanta. They win Game number 1. They stay undefeated so far in the 2026 postseason. They are 8-0. And my goodness, they are 3 games away from winning the World Series. They out-hit the Braves 13-6 here tonight. Shane Bieber goes 6 2/3 for the victory. And of course, they win this game here, Game number 1, 7-2 against the NL champs and the best team in the National League in the Atlanta Braves. So folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 81 of the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. If you haven't yet though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video, and make sure to join us again for tomorrow night, game number 2 of the World Series, Royals and Braves. You're not going to want to miss it. So folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.